Oh, cool. We got the sound on. Here we go. O O O M G. Man, check me out. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy. OMG. Diddy, 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 diddy. No Diddy. Literally. Diddy, news is over here. Boom. Diddy baby on your party with Tyler Perry. You know how I do it. I do things in a metaphoric way. Now Diddy's just gonna be a damn metaphor, or whenever the news get popping, we gonna put him back into the atmosphere. But in time being, Tyler Perry responds to the latest lawsuit, and yeah, it's really he got two of them, not one, two of some behavior that's kind of Then, ladies and gentlemen, the Prez versus the whole wide world. Man, it's going down. If you in the U.S., oh man, my zipper down. Sorry, sorry about that. My fly was down. Oh, me lost my shirt. And then let me go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. We got that's my auntie Shaky. I love my auntie. Shout out to my auntie Shaky out of Los Angeles, Dallas, California, in the chat. Love you, love you. She said, "Happy Hump Day, nephew. Love you more." Shout out to Lois Cox up in the building out of Jersey City. Yeah, in the green on the scene. The member, you could be a member. Shout out to Lois Cox in the building. She says, "Good morning, Don and chat." Good morning, Lois Cox. Good morning, chat. Um, Everybody speaking to everybody. Then we got Andrew in the building says, "Good morning, Don." Good morning, Andrew. We in here heavy. Everybody speaking and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all in the chat. Woo! Let's get into the content. I don't know where to start. Let's start with the Tyler Perry stuff because it's simple. Unless y'all want to talk about what's going on in the world. I mean, damn, there's a lot of things going on heavy in this world. Oh, like the video, share me out. You know, woo! Now, you know me, I go to Instagram and I just try to find a picture real quick before I came on here live. Why it took me a little longer to come on here. It took me a little longer to come on here, you know. Shout out to Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if this picture real or that's how he really wore his hair before. Is this picture AI or this really how he fancied his hair one time? He got a like the Michael mixed with Medea mixed with Prince Purple Rain. I don't know what's going on with this fit here. But there's some things going on. Tyler Perry looks crazy. I don't know if this AI or not. you know, but yeah, he responds to some lawsuit. You know what I mean? And let me put it on TMZ. Let me put it on there so I can just look it up on there and read from there instead of reading on here step by step. Just do it like I do got the article and all that. But I like this picture. I don't want to take this picture away. I don't wanna, it seemed like a funny picture. Oh man, then we'll get into the world news. To the world news. So yeah, Tyler Perry calls Mario Rodriguez essay lawsuit basically bogus, man. But he does there's no audio of it, but he calls the lawsuit a money grab, basically. A 70 so that calls the latest essay lawsuit a 77 million money grab. Oh man, why does he call it a money grab? I don't know. But Tyler Perry wants the latest, so he wants the latest essay battery lawsuit against him dismissed because he says the whole thing is just a 77 million grab, and the court papers obtained by TMZ calls that he made Perry calls claims that he made unwanted advances toward the model and actor Mario Rodriguez, outlandish falsehoods that have no basis in fact or law or no merit. Woo! So I don't know. But he said, hey, it ain't got no merit, nothing. According to the docs, Mario repeated turned down Perry into his personal piggy bank after Perry gave him a very minor role for single films. Damn, what happened to my thing? He said, "Da-doom." my damn radio, my speakers at, "Da-doom." Y'all heard that? This is cut off. It got mad because I wasn't using it. Be careful. I'm gonna use you in a minute. I'm gonna use you in a minute, speaker. Shout out to you in chat. Y'all in the chat, like the video. Johnny Nobody said, "Who that?" This is Tyler Perry. You know the dude who made all the Medea movies and stuff. I hope it ain't true the allegations, but you got two people, two people looks like Andre the Giant. Like he about to get, yeah, he looked like he about to get, like he about to slam Hulk Hogan on. Yeah, if y'all remember Andre the Giant from the WWF days, yeah, big old Andre the Giant, man. Andre the Giant was like 7 foot something, 7 foot 1 or 2, I don't know, but he was a big dude. He's kind of before my era a little bit, so I seen like the end of his career. But anyway, yeah, man, this dude got two lawsuits on him, man, but he's saying they bogus. But the thing about these lawsuits is that they have a lot of text threads, and it's getting kind of it's gonna be on the jury if it goes all the way to court, and if it goes to court, it's not gonna look good. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't settle, or if they don't dismiss it before it hit the court, because I think these dudes got text messages, emails of this dude allegedly saying things in the damn text messages and emails. I'm not sure if it's him or not. I don't know if it's fake or not. I don't know if they form a money grab. War says Tyler Perry's a legend. Yes, he is, man. And I'm just giving y'all the accusations. And that's what we like. So he's gonna fight back. Hopefully he sues back these guys. That's what usually how you fight back against SA charges. You got to sue them, countersuit. You know, got to do a countersuit. And then like he's doing right now, coming out to TMZ saying basically this is not true. You know, da 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 da. See, we previously reported on alleged text messages between Mario and Perry that appeared to show Mario requested money for Perry for a health issue. So they show some text messages. So he do got some, yeah, this dude, he got, and the other dude, I don't know, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear some funny behavior from the first dude named Derek Dixon. He actually came out in an interview. Woo! We got the content. I hope it ain't true, Tyler. It seems like the only way to make it to the top, you gotta have some skeletons in your closet. Man, hey man, war 808. Man, I think you on to something. And not only you gotta have skeletons in your closet, you got to be willing to do with a lot of these people, these different little weird, or not even weird, whatever requests, yeah, weird requests. This is what they call it, weird. These weird requests of getting on that casting couch. The weird requests of putting on a dress. You know, not saying, I wouldn't put on a dress, but I'm not mad at him for playing Medea or whatever. That's his prerogative. You know what I'm saying? It was funny at one point, but it is getting kind of overdrawn. And I'm kind of burnt out of the Medea movies. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad that he's doing other stuff, other movies and stuff. Because the Medea character, I think it ran its course for me. Now, I understand. The casting couch is real. The betting system is real. I see it. I've been seeing it since I was in the skilo days to now. It is there is a such thing as people selling their souls, uh, doing something strange for a little change, and not just Hollywood, in every facet of employment, from the bottom to the top to the mid. Yeah, it's always some kind of vetting system, or a gatekeeper, or a casting couch, or some kind of or you come with an agenda. you know anyway. Lois Cost says, don't text info that will make you look guilty. Woo! Say that again. That's why we got to be careful who we entertain, who we text, who we talk on the phone with. A lot of people are recording your phone calls. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are recording your phone calls, man. Whoo! A lot of people are recording your phone calls, dog. And I know in California it's supposed to be illegal, right? I think. And stop texting weird stuff. Man, it's a cold world. You don't know what to like. I don't even answer my call unless I see the name of the person, that's calling. It's so much fraud and scamming going on, man. You just gotta be careful, bro. Everybody out here for a finesse and a hustle. So I'm not saying these two dudes align with their accusations against Tyler Perry, but something just ain't right, yeah, baby. Woo! So you right, Lois Cox. Mark in the building says, I don't know how much Tyler Perry makes a year. He's still a money lover. Oh yeah, man. He makes his net worth. You know me, I got the content on that. You know me, I had to ask that before I started the live. Like, how much is he worth? You know me, I try to see, like, yeah, like why, man. Ever since I knew when Diddy settled that this was gonna be, I thought it was gonna be even more people that was gonna come forward with different allegations. I'm trying to get his net worth. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. There we. No, that's not it. Damn, what's his net worth at? I can't find it. Is that it? Nah, that's something else. I'm sorry, y'all. That's something else. I was clicking on something else. Is that it? Nope. That's the largest studio. Nope. Is that it? There we go. This is what I wanted. As of early 2026, Tyler Perry net worth is estimated to be approximately 1.4 billion. What a B! According to Forbes and other sources, he's considered one of the wealthiest people in the entertainment industry, often ranked in the highest paid actor, largely due to his strategy of owning 100% of the content he creates. Woo! So when you start getting into this level, oh man, he is connected to some people, powerful people. So I hope these dudes are ready to go the long end with him because he got money to keep on delaying the case, make you run out of money. The old tactic, that's the oldest tactic for these rich people, man. If you ain't got the money, they got money to keep, man, drawing it. How much money are you going to keep putting in till you say, I give up? Shout out to y'all in the chat. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Not the couch. Yeah, the couch. Seven Sages in the building. I'm sorry, I'm skipping a lot of comments. Seven Sages says, these dudes never learn. Gotta get burner phones. That's what led to Tiger was getting caught. Andrew says, not the couch. Yes, this is a couch system. Denzel Woodson, Aries in the building. Good morning from Ohio. Shout out to the Ohio players out there. Shout out to the Ohio players. Shout out to Elijah Troop in the building. You know what I'm saying? Bay in the damn building. He says, peace, peace. Assalamu alaikum. Islam, Islam. When you say when they got names like Bay, you already know what that is. He must be a Moorish brother. Shout out to my Moorish science people of America in here, and all of America, and all over the world. Like the video, subscribe. Um, I never, I never answered my phone. I never, yeah, me either, man. Uh, 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 me either, Andrew. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because someone scams. What about the man that makes Tesla? Oh, what about him, man? Hey, man, I looked at somebody at my job, and they got at the thing. It's called the anti Elon Musk Tesla Club. He got a Tesla, and then he got like a little thing on the back of his thing. It says anti Elon Musk Tesla Club. Because reason why people get the Tesla, because I'm hearing it's the most economics efficient uh e-vehicle, man. Like you can get like for the price that you get and the program he gives you. Oh man, they say it's not even the other electric cars don't have the same deal. I don't know. I'm talking out my butt, but that's what they people. I see them every day. They telling me the luxury of having a damn Tesla. It comes with a lot of perks. Anyway, back to the damn topic. Nestor says, good morning, Don. No, Diddy! Andrew says, gotta get it on. Do not disturb. Always, man, gotta put don't disturb this groove. What's up, Denzel? Good morning, brother. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. I am your host with the most, Don BCTV. And if you can, everybody put the thumbs up for me, for me, for me, for me. That means like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure it says and share your boy out. So yeah, anyway, Tyler's worth a lot of money. Just I got the whole breakdown of his whole money, but I don't care. I want to get back to that funny picture of him. Where's that funny picture of him? Let's get back to let's get back to that funny picture. You know what I'm saying? Nestor in the building. Andrew says, morning chat with ya. What up, y'all? So 7 Seconds says, gotta give Tyler his props though. He's truly self-made. He worked his butt off. Started writing, producing plays for years. Yeah, you gotta give him. He got it from the mud. He got it from the mud. Back to the Tesla. I missed it. You missed your Tesla, Roderick Bailey? Nestor said, Tyler Perry, cool. I love Medea. Minnie Ready says, good morning. So yeah, 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 yeah. So we ain't, me, I'm nosy. I'll be like trying to see like this the main reason I like him. Shit, that he purchased this right here, baby. Woo! This was historic right here, dog. I mean, shout out to every movie he made. It's a few movies I like. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a few Medea movies I like, but I like the other ones, the regular ones that he did. Like the one I can't remember the name of it, but that one when the brothers owned that construction site or something, and then that lady was sleeping with one of the people I don't know, man. And I don't know. So one lady owned. I don't know if it's two different movies. It's two different movies. One somebody owned a construction site or something, and then they found out it was a share from another lady, and then they I don't know. It was a bunch of mess. Anyway, uh, Norbit. What's Norbit? What y'all saying, Norbit? Why did Norbit come up? Nah, Norbit ain't that. I thought Norbit was Eddie Murphy, right? I like gas cars, old sports cars. Shout out to Andrew, Mini Reddits. What's up? What's up? Nah, I forgot what movies. But anyway, Denzel, what's he made? Like, yeah, Eddie Murphy made that, right? But yeah, man, look, one of the largest film studios in the United States, located in a historic 330-acre site of the former First Army base in Atlanta. If y'all don't know what that is, that was a Confederate Army base at one time. To sum it up, he bought an old Confederate base. Man, that's deep. But you know what makes this so heavy, y'all? Yes, this is big. 330 acres is big. Um, 330 acres is big, but you know me, I go into the content. I thought that was like the biggest studios. No, sir. No, it ain't. We got some bigger studios. I was like, damn, we got bigger studios, y'all. Check this one out. Is this the one? Do I start right here? No, not that one. Here we go. Here we go. So, like the biggest ones by acre is shit. Look at that. White Lightning Studios, 1,200 acres, dog. God dang, in North Carolina, in the South. Now, I don't know who owned White Lightning Studios. I don't know who owned Trilth, whatever how you say that, Studios in Fayetteville, Georgia, 700 acres. Damn. All the biggest studios far as land is in down south. I thought they'll be out here on the West Coast. No, sir. Look at that. Damn. Then you go to LA and it's, Universal Studios 415 acres and stuff like that. Then you go down to Tyler and all that. But yeah, that's a trip, man. But at least, man, he's in the top 10, I guess. But yeah, man, most of the big studios are not in LA. The bigger studios, as far as land, is down south. So just to get that trivia out the way. Yeah, man. So I had to put that out there. But y'all already know the biggest side, far as like movies and generating money, of course, it's gonna be, Universal Pictures, Warner Brothers, and Paramount Pictures that produce the most movies. Of course, we already know that out here in LA. But far as acres, land down south, bro. But the far as the mass productions of movies, of course, it's out here in LA. Anyway, I want to let y'all hear the accusations from one of the alleged what they call it uh alleged victim, out of his own words, from a clip from ABC News like maybe months ago. This is from Derek Dixon, not the one that Tyler Perry's addressing now, but another guy. His name is Derek Dixon, man. And he had this different and then we gonna move along. We gonna move along. We gonna move along. We gonna move along. I gotta cut a chicka chicka doom. Doo doo doo. Yeah, you hear that? I think it's ready to play. When they go, there you go, did it in. Yeah, when they go, did it in. Fair use. ABC News. This was like months ago. Let me see how many months this was ago. This was 5 months ago. Check out the allegations from one of his essay. They came out and spoke and did an interview. Fair use. Listen.
On ABC News exclusive, the man accusing billionaire actor and producer Tyler Perry of sexual assault, breaking his silence, sitting down with our Lindsay Davis. Actor Derek Dixon says he met Tyler Perry at a party in 2019, where he says Perry gave him his number. The next year, he landed a role on Perry's BET series, The Oval.
Why are you yelling? I'm in this too.
The following year, Dixon claims he was invited to spend the night in Perry's guest house.
I got into bed and then I noticed that he hunted.
Damn. Wonder what took him so long. I don't know. The money, you know how it is, man. He probably has some blackmail. That's what I be thinking, man. It's some blackmail. Allegedly, this is my theory of why people take so long. Maybe I think these dudes was low key already kicking it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Allegedly, Tyler they already had a consensual situation, and he was low key extorting Tyler, and Tyler got tired of it. Fair use. Here we go. This is just lawsuits. This is not a criminal case. But listen to it. He said he went and spent a night at the man's house, at his guest house, and he got into bed with him. Listen, allegedly.
The night in Perry's guest house.
I got into bed and
Wait,
then I
go back.
noticed
Rewind.
In Perry's guest house.
Wait, go back.
Here, Dixon claims he was invited to spend the night in Perry's guest house.
I got into bed and then I noticed that he climbed into bed with me as well and started rubbing my leg.
Whoa. And he start rubbing his leg. Decent theory, right? Right, Lloyd? Damn. When you start rubbing your leg, that should have been it right there. I'd have been done. You know, you jump in the bed, start rubbing your leg. Oh, no, I'm out. There ain't no more acting after that. There's some punching going on.
At the end of the second season, Dale gets shot in the chest 4 times. Why was that especially concerning for you?
What it meant to me was if I don't make him happy, I could stay dead on the show.
Dixon claims there was another incident at Perry's home in Atlanta in 2021.
He reached down and...
So you see, there's 2 different ones. But he still stuck around. Maybe, or the theory, he stuck around because he felt like he didn't have no choice. We got to throw all the theories out. He felt like he had no choice. He felt like he had to play around with him and flirt with him a little bit to make to get in his good grace, that vetting system process of flirting with him a little bit, not knowing he's setting himself up once he let one layer off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just like, us guys do with women. We do the field test. We try to see if we can hug you real quick while we watching the movie or whatever. And we try to see if we can put our arm around you. And then from that arm, you either use, hey, get your hands off me, or you move in close, So that's what Tyler was doing. He was setting up the layers, dropping a little seed here and there. That's what I used to say, drop them seeds. Lois Scott said maybe he thought Tyler would give him some more work. And that's the bottom line. He wanted more work, So you got to throw up all the theories, It's no right answer. This is all accusation, satire, entertainment, man, at the end of the day. Fair use. Like the video, share me out. Listen.
At Perry's home in Atlanta in 2021.
He reached down and pulled my underwear down and grabbed my and
grabbed his I guess his buttocks. I guess he grabbed his buttocks. See, that's too much, bro. You touching all on me? Nah, man, there's some punching going on, bro. I don't care how big you are. You gonna get punched, bro. You gonna have to just beat me up, bro. I'm just gonna have to take that L. But you're not gonna just touch me, and I'm a grown man, and I'm not gonna, forget that job, bro. I got morals. I got stuff I gotta live with in my brain, to each his own lifestyle. But if I'm not living that lifestyle, dog, and it's unwanted, even if I'm not living that lifestyle, shit, if I don't want to be touched, I'm punching him. Shit.
He reached down and pulled my underwear down and grabbed my...
He pulled his underwear down and... What? Allegedly. Yeah, that's too... Yeah, it's time to fight at that point. What the hell? Listen.
And pulled my underwear down and grabbed my... and I... tried to stop him and pull back my underwear up, and he kind of grabbed my arms and said, no, it's okay. Just go with it. And I...
Just go with it? Yeah, man. I ain't saying he lying, but damn, man, this is the cost of being an actor in this business. Damn. I hope it ain't true. Shout out to Machiavelli. Said, I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. Wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. Yeah. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat in the back in the 6'4" Impala. Shout out to y'all. That was my boy. That's still my boy. I ain't talked to him in 100 years, We made history. He wrote that song when he was in high school. And I've met him in Long Beach City College. And he used to say, I'm going to take you on the road, man. He did. Anyway, long story short, I was his hype man. Yeah, for about 2.5 years. Anyway, 7 Sages, homeboy was worried about paying his mortgage. Right, man. He was worried about the wrong things, man. Hey, man, he must ain't had no family support. Sometimes, luckily I got family support, man. Shout out to the women in my family, bro. They They are very supportive, man. The women, man, they show your boy support. And shout out to my homeboys, that put in they put in that hood support. You know what I'm saying? So you need all different levels of support. You need the women support, and you need that muscle. You need that muscle too, man. Especially as I get bigger, I'm gonna need that hood muscle for real. And professional muscle. And yeah. Once I get all that, it's over. I might run for mayor, governor, and be the president pretty soon, man. Don't give me no money. Don't give me no, because I'm gonna look out for my community, man, for sure. Anyway, fair use. Let's go.
I said, stop. I don't want to be naked.
He says he distracted
Damn.
Perry and eventually locked himself in the bathroom. Dixon says the next day.
Wow. Listen
Just,
to this, man. I gotta play it one more time.
Tried to stop him and pull back my underwear up, and he kind of grabbed my arms and said, no, it's okay. Just go with it. And I said, stop. I don't want to be naked.
He says he distracted Perry and eventually locked himself in the bathroom. Dixon says the next day, Perry apologized and said he would help create a show that Dixon had written.
Yeah, it hasn't gone anywhere. He still owns the rights to it.
Dixon says he last spoke to Perry in spring of 2024. Then in January, he filed a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, an agency that protects workers from discrimination. A representative for Perry says Dixon then demanded a payment of more than $42 million.
Damn.
You're asking in your lawsuit for damages totaling $260 million. How did you arrive at
$260 million, and the other one is $77 million. Damn, that's some high numbers he going against. He got two different lawsuits. So great question by the reporter. She said, how did you come with that number of 200 and something million? Let's go to her question. Shout out to her. She does great work. I forgot her name. Lindsay or something like that. I forgot her name, but shout out to her. I like her questioning, and she gets straight to the point.
for damages totaling $260 million?
Listen to her question.
You're asking in your lawsuit for damages totaling $260 million. How did you arrive at that number?
Great
Part of
question.
that number is my lost job, my lost income, the loss of the show. The other part of that is a deterrent for, how do you stop a billionaire who won't stop themselves from doing this?
Perry has not yet responded in court filings, but his lawyer calls Dixon an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam, and says Perry will not be shaken down.
Woo.
Perry's lawyer says he is confident the claims will be exposed as fabricated.
Damn. So that's that. Man. So I hope the allegations is not true, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. I really hope they not, there's two lawsuits.
On ABC News exclusive.
And to make it more clear, let me read your chat before I keep going. Lindsay Davis, there you go. 7 Sages from ABC News. Hey, 7 Sages be on it. The song was so much fun. Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. But yeah, what I was on. Oh, one more last thing before we move along. You know me, I forgot one other clue I was heading before I move on. It was something else. I outlined it that I can't remember. That's not it. Is this it? Yeah, these are the different lawsuits right here. So the dude you just heard is Derek Dixon. So Tyler Perry is facing separate civil lawsuits. Just ask AI. They tell you straight out. I love AI, bro. 2 separate lawsuits, civil lawsuits filed in California by former actors with the S, alleging S, misconduct, and A, and battery. Derek Dixon, that's the one we just heard right there. June 2025. Mario Rodriguez, December 2025. Wow, 6 months apart. We head into the new year, alleged that Perry leveraged his industry power for coercive, unwanted advances, and Perry has vehemently denied these allegations, with his legal team labeling them as fabricated scams and money grabs. So yeah, man, just to give y'all, just a breakdown of the 2 lawsuits, and then we gonna move along to the game banger. To the game banger. The game banger. Woo, the game banger. Oh, the gangbanger is back.
Exclusive, the man accusing billionaire actor and producer Tyler.
The gangbanger is back. He's back on the scene. He's justifying what's going on in the world, and and we're gonna hear it from him in his own mouth. You know what he feels. This is how he feels. Trump says Iran was going to attack if we didn't do it. Ooh, listen to the commander in chief. Fair use. Like the video. Share me out.
President, did Israel force your hand to launch these strikes against Iran? Did Netanyahu pull the United States into this war?
No, I might have forced it.
He said, she asked, did Israel force their hand to start the war? And then look at what he said.
Their hands. You see,
He said,
we
I forced
were
their
having
hand. Listen.
you see, we were having negotiations with these lunatics.
Damn.
And it was my opinion that they were going to attack first. They were going to attack. If we didn't do it, they were going to attack first. I felt strongly about that. And we have great negotiators, great people that do this very successfully and have done it all their lives very successful. And based on the way the negotiation was going, I think they were going to attack first. And
damn, he said they was going to attack first. Woo! Seven Sages says, actually, his boss is Netanyahu. allegedly.
I didn't want that to happen.
Like the video, share me out.
I think I might have forced Israel's hand, but Israel was ready, and we were ready, and we've had a very, very powerful impact because virtually everything they have has been knocked out now. Their missile
Damn, he said basically everything they got knocked down. Dang. Woo.
count is going way down. Amazingly, they're hitting countries that were, let's call them neutral, right? They lived together for a long time. I think they were surprised. I was surprised. I think and now those countries are all fighting against them and fighting strongly against them. Someday they'll write a story and they'll say why they did that, but they hit countries that had nothing to do with what's going on. They were sort of leaving everything alone. All of a sudden they had missiles shot in, which shows you the level of evil that we're dealing with. They'll hit people that were actually at least somewhat friendly, and they had no problems with it. Also hitting only civilian
like the video
places, hotels and apartment buildings, and we're hitting them where it is much more appropriate. We're hitting them very hard. And
damn. Anyway, let me go to the chat real quick. Oh yeah, let me make this disclaimer real quick before I go any further. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm just a YouTuber that like to cover controversial, trending topics. It can be politics. I like to focus on entertainment, hip hop and R&B and pop culture type of stuff. But he is kind of like hip hop and pop culture. You know what I'm saying? He's been around for 100 years, damn near. So it kind of blends in low key. I hate taking stands, and I try to not put my own personal commentary on here. Sometimes I get caught up in the moment. I start just rambling. So I just want to say this. Whether you're red or blue, put your comments in the chat. If you're MAGA, if you're not MAGA, I'm not going to delete your comment, not going to block you. Just be respectful in the chat when you having a disagreement with other people that think a certain mindset. If you blue, red, state it in the chat. You want to dump Trump, you support Trump, put it in the comment section. Anyway, I try to be neutral as hell. You know what I'm saying? I try. Sometimes I can't help but, say what's on my heart, shit. So forgive me when I do that. Triple J in the building 43 says, making America safer, Donald Trump. And he put all American flags in the world and da-da-da-da-da. And then my auntie Shaky says, check this out. She says, pray for traveling grace for my son in Iraq. And OD was issued and he is heading home. Oh, shout out to him. Shout out to my cousin coming home. Safe traveling grace for my cousin. You know, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to him, man. He a real soldier right now. That's a soldier right there. I think I don't know how many damn tours he done over there in the Middle East. Man. So shout out to him, man. Prince Daniel in the building said, "What's up, Don? What up, Prince Daniel?" Seven Sages says Charlie Kirk was 100% against regime change in Iran too. Ooh, yeah, it's getting kind of hectic. Mr. Lamb Rogan Josh says, "Why was Charlie Kirk deleted?" It's many reasons, man. I believe that it was a conspiracy to take out Charlie. I do. I do. I don't think that was no coincidence that he was just, yeah. He was just standing there doing a speech to somebody just, on a roof, and then you get two different descriptions of how the person looked, and two different people saying they seen more than one person, looking suspicious during that time period. You got his views changing towards world views. I ain't gonna say what country. His views started changing against world leaders and world views. And when you start doing that, and you have a group that's a little anti a certain direction, yeah, they gonna take you out. Whoever, I don't know who, but somebody plotted and took Charlie Kirk out. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel, and whether I like him or not. I don't like some of the things he said, you know what I'm saying? But I just gotta be truthful, you know what I'm saying? Somebody took the man out. It was an assassination in my attempt, I hate to, I know it's gonna piss a lot of people off when I say that, but oh well. The man was plotted on, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Whether I liked his views or not. Prince Daniel, how you doing, Don? I'm doing great, everything is good, trying to keep my head on a swivel, on my way to work, on my way back from work, at work, I'm scared, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm scared. Because you don't know what's next. Once we do moves like we did and take out a world leader, some people are ready to crash out. These people have a different mindset over there in the Middle East, man. They are kamikazes, man. They will put something on their body and just boom, crash out completely. So we are facing a indefensible enemy that can be wearing regular clothes and just boom. That's what I'm worried about. It can just, man, it's just these sleeper cells, as they say. These sleeper cells that y'all don't think it is. I believe there are secret cells. I believe it. And it can happen to me, you, anybody. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. You just an American. They don't care if you're black, purple, orange, green. They see you as an American. Boom. Mr. Lamb Rogan, we whether you support what he doing or not, we are all, believe it or not, you think running away to somewhere else can run away, you can be caught up and get kidnapped. Not everybody is happy that we're Americans. We are pulled into this whether we like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether we like it or not. Shout out to Lois Cox, 7 months as a Donnie member on this thing. So shout out to y'all. Like the video, share me out. Make sure y'all like the video, share me out. Cause yeah, this is probably one of the lives I probably had to put up a little bit, cause it ain't gonna get the views. You already know me. Once I don't have them big numbers, I put the live up. Mr. Lamb Rogan says Elise took him out. Hey, man, I wouldn't doubt that. Allegedly, yes, I believe that. I need some more facts. I feel you, Lois Cox. Mr. Lamb Rogan says they were scared. He had a new movement. He had the youth. He had the youth movement behind him. And that's very rare to have a very conservative youth movement. You know what I'm saying? Usually the youth movement is more liberal. You know what I'm saying? He was causing a real difference in the and not only just having a conservative view, but more views against the system, the powers that be. That, so once you start going against the powers that be, if you not inherently have a bloodline like he do, like Obama, like Bush, like, what I'm saying, the majority of all the presidents have a bloodline. They all connected. If you're not in that bloodline, it's only what, two or three presidents that's not blood related. That's not no coincidence, bro. No coincidence, not my opinion. Like, come on, y'all. We just gotta, that's just common sense. Like, we just gotta use regular common sense with no political view, nothing. Just look at it. And then you look at the money trail. When people have a certain view, they put their money where their mouth is, whether it's red or blue. They gonna sell you out. These parties both of them will sell you out. Don't get caught up into these parties. They all are crooks. They all are thinking about money. You know what I'm saying? And we are, and we are the laborers of the U.S. who provide, man. So we stuck in the pickle jar. We still gotta work and act like nothing happened. I was talking about this with a coworker. We gotta go to work and act like, we ain't at war right now. Like we ain't just, like we ain't, like, it ain't bombs over Baghdad. Remember the Outcast? But beyond Baghdad, over there in Iran. It's heavy, y'all. And we gotta just act like nothing's going on and and smile and laugh. Sounds to Sensation. Sensation in here? Who's Sensation? Somebody in here is named Sensation. I ain't seen nobody named Sensation. Shout out to Sensation. Seven Sages in the building. Seven Sages. Shout out to y'all. Don, it's called military government psyop. Man, I feel you. Allegedly. Andrew say, yeah, Don, it's probably right. Crazy world. Denzel said, what's up, Denzel? Seven Sages, fight the powers that be. Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant. I ain't gonna really straight F him and John Wayne. God dang. Shout out to Public Enemy. Denzel Woodson says, hey brother, may I ask? I'm just going to say choose Democrat or Republican. Nah, you can't choose. You can't choose. They all corrupt. They all bought by corporations. They all sell you out just to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Rebel without a cause. You know what I'm saying? They all are corrupt, bro. I don't know why people go so hard on one party and then don't say nothing about the other party. They all are corrupt, bro. In my opinion, allegedly. This is just my opinion. This is not a fact-driven show. This is all theories, allegations, speculations. Let me make sure I put that disclaimer on here. Fair use, fair use. The Bible is fulfilling itself. In some cases, they said things are gonna burn. Everything's gonna be on fire. That means, nuclear war. If there's an all-out nuclear war, and that means fire. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but nuclear weapons are real, and that's why we over there. We saying that they think they got nuclear capabilities and all this stuff, and they ready to take out Israel. Let's just keep it real, you know what I'm saying? But my latest concern was him having beef with Spain. I'm like, woo. He says because Spain won't let him have a base in their land. And so that causes beef when you don't want to go with the system, with the NATO situation. So it's a bunch of mess right now, man. We got to keep our heads as American citizens on a swivel, because remember, it's always quiet before the storm, man. They are going to retaliate. They already did with that one shooter out there in Austin, Texas. You know what I'm saying? We seen one already. That was just, we act like that didn't just happen, man. We ain't just see some dude that looked like me, but that's not me though, that went into Austin, pow, 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 deleted about, maybe because it wasn't 10 people or more or whatever. It was like, what, he deleted like 3-4 people? In retaliation, that was just that was an instant retaliation of one of the sleeper cells. Allegedly, he was a sleeper cell. But I mean, he had every proof in the world. The property of Allah on his shirt. And then under his shirt, he had an Iran flag on. Come on, man. And we act like that's gonna be the only little thing nah, man. Y'all, we deleted a leader. And we give so much freedom out here, bro. Like, I believe there are sleeper cells just laying in the weights, bro. For real. Personal protection in the building. What's up? He said, I heard that Beyonce was splashing baby oil on Epstein Island. That's allegedly, man. I don't know. Shout out to AKA Rockstar Towing. That's allegedly. We don't have no. See, the problem with the Epstein files, and I'm gonna keep repeating over and over. I'm not protecting him or any of the other celebrities. The problem we have, ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, where's the victims, bro? Like, that's the only problem. There's a lot of rumors, but where is a person saying he did it? Jay-Z was there. Where's the victims of Beyonce saying that she was there? Where's the victims of all these different celebrities? Michael Jackson was there. He did this to me when I was a teenager, or whatever, how old the girls were at that island. That's the only problem we have. Where are the victims? Denzel said, yes, everyone turned to Jesus. That's what Denzel says. Seven Sages says Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant. See, straight up, sucker was simple and plain. Mother F him and John Wayne, because I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, shout out to that song. If y'all don't know, that's Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? Denzel Washington says, that's the devil. FBA says, shout out to FBA. Kush Boy said, that wasn't our first time. You feel me? Wasn't our first time. I don't know where I was at. Elaborate more, because, I'll be all over the place, y'all in the chat. Andrew, my dad worked on nuclear research years ago. He told me it's crazy powerful. You feel me? Like, so I don't know what we're being told is the truth and what is the truth, what is not the truth. You got to remember, all these news stations that that's all in the front line, they are controlled by the FCC. So everything is government regulated. No matter how much freedom of speech we have, it's censored to some extent. So to some extent, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, just make common sense of that. Like all these big networks, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what's really going on in the front line. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all in the chat. The victims has paid off or unalive. Oh, there you go. Oh, you talking about the victim. Okay, got it. Denzel, they paid their hush money. Yay, probably so. There's a lot of, NDAs are real. Deletions are real. Hey, they still ain't found, what's that fool name? From the mafia, what's his name? Hoffa. They still ain't found Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa. Where's Jimmy Hoffa? I'm sorry to laugh, but that was a long time ago, and they ain't never found Jimmy Hoffa. A politician or something. I mean, yeah, Jimmy Hoffa. Where's Jimmy Hoffa? Anyway, I gotta go. They telling me it's time to go. Life with the Sharia, go to her channel. The member in the green, Lois Cox, shout out to her. I agree, they all crooks. She said, what's up to Sharia? Go to Life with the Sharia channel. My beautiful members in the chat. Shout out to my auntie Shaky in the blue. She have a great day, everyone. Lois Cox says, take care, everyone. See you tomorrow on Thursday. So make sure y'all pull up on me Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure it says all. Share me out on all your social media platforms. And keep your head on a swivel, y'all, and make sure you watch the commercials and comment later in the comment section, whether you're MAGA or you're not MAGA. You know what I'm saying? We are all dragged in it if you're an American citizen, because you want to. Yeah, I don't think this is the time to go nowhere. We are Americans are the public enemy number one, bro, because we are spoiled. We're chilling in our nice little hot warm place and nice water, and you know what I'm saying, nice views from being from LA, and everywhere else it's war. What's that out to Quinn Shay in the building? And everywhere else is war, and people are jealous of that, bro. Like, they don't like us like y'all think, bro. The world do not like us like y'all think, man. Keep your head on a swivel, man. You know? Andrew says, have a good day, chat. Pull up Friday night. Yeah, pull up Friday night live. The only time I go prime time. All right, y'all gotta go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I like to thank everybody for pulling up on me. Tyler Perry responds to the 2 lawsuits. You know, with one of the lawsuits, and he said it's a money grab. He said it the last time with the other dude. So you had Derek Dixon and Mario Rodriguez, sorry. And then now Trump, you know what I'm saying, is putting his foot down, like to the world, like, what's up? We the United States of America, we got the best weapons, basically. If you step out of line, you will be eliminated. And paraphrasing what he said, you know what I'm saying? Basically, nobody can't fade us. He gang banging, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all in the chat. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm just a YouTuber trying to find the most trending topics, man. So I don't stay on one topic, you know. I just try to, whatever's booming, I'm on it. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Mwah, mwah. To all the ladies and the single ladies, you get the leggy. Pow, pow, pow. And the homies, you get the pound. Poop, poop, poop. Uppercut. Make sure y'all pull up on me Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy. Like the video, share me out. Watch this video over and over again. Comment later in the comment section. You know what I mean? Shout out to Denzel. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Quinn Shay, my members, Lois Cox, Life to Sharia. Shout out to Personal Protection, 7 Sages, my auntie Shaky, and everybody in the bushes. And all y'all, I can't name all y'all. I gotta go. Peace and blessings. And you remember, no